I see if he'll swap since we know there's Jinx. So, I mean, there is a chance that is Fiddle support, but I think it's unlikely. If I had the blind pick, I would have probably gone Nami anyway, but I just wanted to be safe since we knew Jinx was already locked in. I'll be honest, their team looks miserable to play against. If our top side goes well, it shouldn't be a big problem, but leave it to my teammates to make things as hard as possible. And the classic 80 carry jacking off. Not even like he was autoing the minions to get like a head start. He's just like, oh, I can't be fucking bothered. Oh. My bad, I guess. Good thing he has cleanse. Echo solo killing Lysandra and the Jhin just kind of watching me get killed by the Sona and Jinx. Not bad. Jinx doesn't really miss much. I don't think there was a point in shoving. I miss XP, but it is what it is. I don't want to miss more XP than I already have. Yeah, yeah. Flash doesn't mean anything. Because if the Phil 6 is ganking, then it doesn't matter. If I get hit by the fear, I'm just going to be getting blown up anyway. And the Jin... Why does that keep happening? The Jin has, like, no desire to defend wards. I wanted to try... I was pathing up that way because I kind of wanted to try baiting them into, like, throwing their flame chompers up there so I could just walk away. Okay. Yep. Walk into... This walk into that. Like, what? Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. The Jin missed all of his shots, I think, but... There was no reason for her to walk into it... into darkness like that. Okay, then. I don't know, Jin just goes back. Like, yeah, just stand there and get auto attacked 3 fucking times. Like, he's intelligent for sure. Guys, I'm basically Tank Nami at this point. Like, we got Dragon and 3 kills out of it. Like, congrats. Now he's just recalling again. Full health and mana, but I don't need a cash in my support item, no sir. Interesting. I really don't know why the Shyvana stopped hitting the Rift Herald. There wasn't really any reason for it. Okay, don't auto it. Can... I mean, the Jin is correct, but not for the reason he thinks. I'm the best support in this game. It's just a side effect of my team doing nothing. Like, he's here fighting for minions with the Jin, while he just hits the tower for free. But yeah, they're allowed to just sit in a bush and get kills for free because no one is doing anything. Oh, fuck me. The Jin is down in every metric, including the Syndrome. He's down in items, down in CS, down in kills, down in tower damage. It's just, I have the inferior AD carry. Like, the fact that they're able to solo ult me on repeat and get away with it is telling of the state of the game. Like, these people unironically think that, like, it's my job to do everything. It's bizarre. Like, I can't get vision because whenever I go into a bush, there's just someone waiting there to solo ult me, and my team just doesn't do anything. We finally got a tower in like 10 minutes. It's like, we finally got a tower, and it was with our Rift Herald, so who cares? I mean, like, what the fuck is he building? Like, Bramble Vest to not complete it. Like, it is unironically just a team disparity, this game. Okay. Oh well. There's nothing I can do about Olaf pressing R, unfortunately. In fact, there's nothing any support can really do about it. Unless I was playing like support Jarvan and just drop the cage around him, like that's... Yeah, there was no reason for us to... When Mordekaiser died to the Echo, there was no reason for us to try and start Baron. Hmm. Hey, I bought time. She tried stealing that with her ult. I'm not even sure if Sona ult does damage to minions. Literally the best thing, unless you can just outstat the Olaf, the best thing to do in his ult is just fucking run away. Because the duration is extended the more he gets to auto-attack champions. That's the problem, is if he's allowed to just hit things, as long as he isn't dead, he can keep his ult up technically forever. Interesting. Like, they're allowed to, like, just use everything to kill me. Like, that's really what I mean. What the fuck is he doing? He's just gonna get run down. Like, what in God's name are we doing? I mean, there isn't anything I can really do. Oh well. Jin typing shit all game long just to be useless. It's quite something. It's just one of those games where you have a delusional player that thinks anything he's doing matters. Let me guess, it's the Jin? Yeah. Alright, let's see it. Yeah, like, people just say random nonsense. They unironically just type, like, the most ridiculously stupid shit imaginable, and they think it's, like, something profound that came out of their mouths. Like, let's see. I got a 59% win rate, but I'm perma-stuck, allegedly. After being on a 4-game winning streak, I'm apparently perma-stuck. This is what I mean, like, these people, there's just nothing going on in their heads. Let's see, though. Because he clearly has some deep-seated mental issues, so... It plays Lucian, Ezreal, Caitlyn. Could have locked in any of them. He just decided to lock in... Yeah, he unironically just decided to lock in Jhin randomly and then did fucking nothing. This is what I mean. You get these, like, degenerates that... They act like they did anything of value, but it's other people's fault. Like, my play isn't the problem that game. I have a lot of deaths because my team was doing nothing while they blew, like, all their cooldowns to kill me every single time. It really is as simple as that. Like, it is actually just that simple. Because people will look at KDA and they think I was running it down when, like, when I try and get or clear vision and, like, just, there's someone just sitting there. Like, they're just waiting. Like, they're not farming and I happen to walk there. They're just sitting there, like a fucking robot. Like, that might have been a VOD review angle, just to see, like, how things went so poorly. But the game went poorly because the Jhin was a fucking reject. It's really that easy. And I'm curious. He surely had to have locked in. No, he didn't even lock in Jhin because it's a counter pick. He just decided to randomly play it. In fact, Jinx wins 51% of the time versus Jhin. He could have picked literally anything and had a better time. I was like, don't get me wrong, Jhin can play safe, but you really miss out on a lot of his early game power if you're just playing to scale. Like, unironically. Because if you want to pick something that just scales, and you could pick fucking like Kaisa, Ezreal, shit, even like Vayne or Smolder even, or Zeri. Like, there's so many picks that people could lock in that aren't Jhin in a game like that. And they're like, nah, we gotta do it anyway. We gotta first time our champ and then just shit the bed. Be worthless. Alright. I'll blind pick Nami. What could go wrong? So it could be Jungle Zyra. I mean, that is a thing. I'm expecting Leona, in all honesty. Yeah, like, we waited for Jinx. Could have just locked it in, but... So it is Zyra support. I mean, I guess it could be something weird, like Teemo support, but I doubt it. But yeah, it's just gonna be a diseased game. It's always diseased. Like, our Shen has fucking heal for some reason. I mean, there is no way in hell that this is a good idea. Okay, well, started bubble, so our lane is already scuffed. Our level 1 is fucked because of that stupid ass invade. Jinx is just sitting there like a moron. Alright, good one, guys. We are playing to win for sure. And the only CS... Jesus, he's terrible. Alright, well, she's just forfeiting CS at this point. But yeah, while we were doing that stupid ring around the rosy in the enemy jungle... Okay, then. Like, he sees we're under tower, and he's like, we're doing this anyway. Alright. Top side is a catastrophe. Can't say I'm surprised, it always is, but... Yeah, like, we pinged 3 times and he still died. Like, she gets hit by fucking every skill shot. It's insane. It's crazy. Like, she really gets hit by everything. Okay, then. He ulted bot for fun, I guess. Why is he still here? Like, he just sacrificed, like, 3 waves for nothing. I don't... What is wrong with these people? Like, Shen wasted ult, he used it on me for no reason. He could have used it on the Talon, it would have saved his life. And then he, like, just pressed heal randomly. Like, like, this has to be, like, a nightmare, right? Hmm. So, no missing ping from her. He was just walking around his jungle. This is why I don't like helping people. This is why I don't like just leaving the lane. Yeah, just walk into it. I mean, that was decently played from the Shen, but the Jinx does not make things easy. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, like we unironically just like forfeited first tower because he wanted to just do whatever the fuck his play was around the map. Like if I give her my E, she can literally just toggle her rockets. She can legit just toggle her rockets and get slow that way. I will never understand the brain capacity of some of these players. Yeah, that's not the play. Yeah, like, he locked in Shen to forfeit his lane and go Locket of the Iron Solari first item. This is what I mean. When it's not even safe to walk into our own jungle 14 minutes into the game, it's doomed. He had Locket, but didn't use it. Like, I think after this game, I just swapped to AD carry Q. Yep, I mean, She could have just auto-attacked the minions. There's no reason to, like, kite them. But hey, it's fine. Just interrupt my recall. But it's, like, I get these degenerates like this guy who can't dodge anything, and this guy who can't keep track of his own solo laner. And then it's like, I get blamed. I get scapegoated by my team. Yep, another wasted Shen ult. Like, they're just use everything to kill me. It really is crazy. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this person is on roll, but they kind of just run it down. And no one's gonna get this. Just gonna let it crash into the tower. It's just another game that my team doesn't allow me to play. So, what is there to do? We got this guy building whatever the fuck top. So I guess we're giving them a free soul because my team is useless. Yeah, like, I have to be having, like, a stroke or something. Like, support items only on Shen. It's like, It can work, but like when you just forfeit your lane and still don't really have an impact, it's like, what was the point? Yep, walked into more shit. Jinx is unfathomably bad. Like, we see all the wards, and they're like, yeah, this is... Just don't hit them. Just... They'll surely leave me alone. Like, this Shen also does this every game. What? Why not... Why not play, like, support Shen or something? Okay. Decent play. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they just fucking be there? Like, it is bizarre how frequently this shit happens. Okay, well, good one, guys. They're probably just making a beeline to Baron. Yeah, who could have foreseen this, guys? Who could have possibly foreseen them killing our jungler and not just running straight to Baron? Ten health. I love losing half my health to a single Teemo mushroom. It's very interactive gameplay. Whatever. I'll be honest, I didn't think she would kill me that fast, but I mean, Soul isn't the worst thing, all things considered. Yeah, of course they get. It's not the worst, to be honest, but it's still a pain in the ass to have to deal with. Yep, these two idiots are just jacking off in our jungle while we all die around the map. This is what I mean, like, there isn't anything I can do in games like this. Okay then. Like, we're kind of getting back into the game, but the Teemo is going to remain a pain in the fucking ass. It's just, yeah, I mean, claustrophobic is one way to describe the map. It's not possible for me to actually leave the base and ward. Like, she could have used Sleeper or Farsight Alteration. But it's a situation that, like, they're allowed to just sit in our jungle and wait for me. Like, I don't even have vision of Zyra and I'm dodging her shit. Well, Phil 16 get out. So, now Elder is off the table. Yeah, I'm probably just swapping to AD carry main after this. Because the games like this and the last game, they're just fucking unplayable. And they get Elder. I mean, we got Elder off some of their team. But yeah, like, she bought this for some fucking reason. She could have got, like, a Mercurial Scimitar. Yeah, no, it doesn't give crit. I thought it did. It used to. But I mean, like, she really doesn't need Kraken Slayer, Blade, the Rune King, and Runon's Hurricane, if we're being honest. The alternative is I could get Mikhail's Crucible, but, like, it doesn't do a ton this game. It's like, oh, -1 Shen ult. Like, pops his sweeper as if it wasn't them just walking up and seeing him. Yep. There was no reason for him to go there. Honestly, is this even the play? Maybe we do just get Mikhail's because... Yeah, because you can't stack the intervention healing from that. So yeah, I think this is actually the play. If Shen didn't buy this for this weird-ass support Shen build, then that would be one thing. I mean, part of the problem is... Okay, well, they decided to just start it. I was gonna say, part of the problem is they have to decide... They have to make us decide what objective is more valuable. And he ulted for no reason. Eh. Alright. It's not over yet. Game's not over. We're still down 2 inhibitors. Interesting. Why are we, like, just afraid of pushing? Yeah, like, part of the problem is they can just choose to not fight us, considering we're the ones with Elder. Yep, we're just griefing at this point. He decided to zone us randomly, so... Had Rocket Belt, could have used it, but... Yep. My team just doing random dog shit. It's crazy. We get, like, support Shen top lane. We get the Jinx who can't dodge a single skill shot. It's absolutely bizarre. Alright. Q and AD primary now, because these games are just fucking degenerate. I'm getting these games where I have no control over the match because my AD carries are fucking vegetables. Like, maybe I'm gonna run it down, who knows, but whatever I'm doing in the game is gonna be 100 times better than whatever the fuck my AD carries have been doing the last two. Because, like, at least playing AD carry, if my supports are dog shit, or they're just, like, passive, I can at least just farm up. Like, that last game was, like, textbook example of why I really despise playing support most of the time. Like, I support my AD carry can't dodge anything. I roam, try and help other lanes. They die because they can't dodge anything. And then I stay in lane and get pinged because my teammates expect me to be fucking 20 places at once. Yes, the Lulu ban. The very overpowered champion Lulu. I'm gonna get, like, fucking blue shelled by a Yumi, aren't I? I'm thinking Kaisa, but maybe Jinx, depending on what my support locks in. Thresh, yeah, I think it's a Jinx angle. I mean, it is typical that the first game I Q80 carry, I have to play against a Draven, but maybe my support will be useful. Probably going to weak side bot. Yeah, what else is fucking new? Yeah, this is a miserable lane. Well, game, not even just the lane. Draven, Irelia, Kayn, Akali. It's like there is no fun that's gonna be had this game. There is literally no fun to be had. At least this is a lane that I can just sort of play safe. Darius rolls their whole team if he gets ahead. Yeah, well, that's expecting our Darius to be a human being. They rarely are. Alright, let's invade. What's the worst that could happen? Surely the Draven isn't gonna get 3 kills and the game will be fucking unplayable. Yep, and he just keeps going. Fucking trash. Yeah. He will probably be fucking trash. Like, looking at this game, if I could see this team come up ahead of time, I would probably just lock in fucking Karthus, because I know I'm going to be dying 10 times or more. Like, even if our lane goes well, like, I'm gonna be getting run down by the Akali and Irelia on cooldown. Like, okay. Thresh could have got that, he just chose not to. Yep. Our Thresh is playing behind me. So I get zoned off the wave. He's thrown one hook since the game started. Yeah, like... Okay, well, I'm just sitting under the tower. We lock in this shit to be useless. I can't understand it. Thresh could be doing anything right now. He's not even, like, auto-attacking them and, like, trying to make trades. He's just standing here. Oh, at least Shyvana got summoners. Use a jungler, Kane. Love this game. Like, he's unironically just standing there. Yeah, flash away from the tower. Like, it's so disgusting. I hate getting these people on my team. Let's see. Ah, yes, first time Thresh. No wonder. We get first time Thresh, and it shows. Man, this is utter misery. And the cane is here too. What a fucking surprise. Okay, well, we decided to walk under the tower instead of giving it to Vex. Are you just walking around like a fucking vegetable while I push the wave? But hey, at least Darius got first tower. Surely he'll carry. Surely the Draven isn't gonna just be impossible to deal with. So, I mean, top side is going well, but our lane is just despair. Yep. Like, hooking minions, just... He's doing everything but help us survive the lane. Like, I just don't get to play the game. It's crazy. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it plays Blitzcrank, Alistar, Nautilus, Leona. He plays everything but Thresh. So why did we lock it in? What does locking it in do? Exactly. But I mean, it's to be expected that our lane doesn't go well, but I was really expecting the Thresh. If he's willing to blind pick Thresh, I was really expecting him to, play like a human and not sit behind me and play like Janna would, because at that point, why not just play Janna? And not safe for me to walk up because the Akali could just be sitting here waiting for me. He could be trying to make a play and like help the Vex, but instead he has to just like sit on top of me and soak up XP that I could be benefiting from. Oh, I could use that, but oh well. Oh well. Nah, this is just a classic fuck the ADC game. So, like, I pinged the dragon timer, and instead of getting vision for it, the Thresh just kind of left. Making me wonder what the fuck he was doing. Like, what is happening? Yep. So we could have prepped for dragon, but instead we had to do whatever the hell that was. It's quite interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, The Thresh isn't warding. And if he is, he's just putting down, like, random, like, useless wards. Whatever. Yeah, no, we don't keep pushing there. I want to get Runon's Hurricane because of how many melee they have, but I'm not. Oh, Jesus. Considering our Thresh is useless, I think Rapid Fire Cannon is better, just for the extra attack range. But, I mean, that got me back in the game, at least. Granted, I still don't do as much damage as the Draven does, because Draven is a fair and balanced champion. But I can at least fight. Like, what do I even get now? Lord Dominic's is appealing, but I feel as though something else would be better. Really, when you're playing against a Draven, the best thing is to just don't give them... Don't fight. Like, just don't engage, because they will eventually get bored and try to force something, and they'll get killed for it. We had no wards on the map. The only wards is that one I put down, and this, which shows us nothing. So, I can't leave the tower. Yeah, of course. I'm pinging these in the hope that the Thresh will activate his brain and actually ward anything that matters. But it's not looking good. And I can't really buy anything either, so I guess I'm just staying for now. Fucking reject. Now, their whole team is bot side, guys. But we're not just hitting the tower. We could have honestly just got vision on the dragon, or Baron, and maybe tried to do something. Okay. Yeah, like, Vex dies. Let's do Baron. Like... Yeah, so... They were saying that the Darius can roll their entire team, and then he just sort of got casually 1v1'd by the Irelia with 8 deaths. So I think they might have been wrong, guys. Yep, so we just gave up 2 towers for nothing. Good one, guys. Yeah, of course. Shield bow actually seems good here. I could get shield bow and then, like, guardian angel. Okay, then. Okay, well, we just allowed the Irelia to do that to me. My teammates have something wrong with them. There is no world in which the Irelia should be allowed to get behind us like that, but Thresh is just not warding. Literally the only wards on the map are my fucking vision wards and this random one. I mean, once again, it's a Cloud Soul, so it isn't the worst thing to have to lose, but we should still try and delay it as long as we can. But yeah, Thresh is functionally useless. He's just kind of walking in circles. He doesn't know what to do. Like, we get these cosmetic wards, and then he just sits on top of me. And now I have to, like, contest farm with the Darius. Like, is this guy slow? Like, I don't understand. He's got 3 wards. He can still place one without overriding. He's just like, oh, I'll just stand here. Okay. Why do I have to fight my team for farm every game? Like, what is this, like, self-fulfilling prophecy that my team has that, like, they don't want me to carry so they can then scapegoat me later? It's up to me to get... Yeah, like, what is this ward? What does that do? Like, it's the players like this, which is why I was queuing support in the first place. People that are just, like, clueless about what they're supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna get run down by the Irelia or Akali or both, and then the game's gonna end. So speaking of random fights, like, I actually predicted random fight into, into it gets crazy though how useless these people are. To be fair, looking at this Thresh's match history, he has 10 games played with someone, so he probably is just queuing without his duo, but what do I know? I mean, maybe he's got lucky and queued into the same guy 10 times. Yeah, like Blitzcrank, Alistar, Nautilus, even support Ashe, Leona, and he's just like, okay, I got a first time fucking Thresh and be worthless. Surely the Jinx will 1v2 Nami and Draven. Like, ugh. I mean, like, if I locked in Kaisa there, for example, considering that's basically all I play on my alt account, that game is probably unwinnable because I don't have long range rockets to be able to farm safely. Because, like, we just get these asshole players that just lock in shit for fun and shit up the game. Last night I was queuing on my alt and I had someone lock in Kennen support unironically. And then when I expressed how fucking annoying it is to be weak side because I have to play around a useless support, him and our mid laner started flaming me, only for the game to end, and he did a whopping 8 more damage than the tank support we were playing against. It's just, people just do stupid shit and expect to get carried, and then like how dare you be like annoyed that they're playing random shit in solo queue? Like if it's normals, it's like whatever, but like don't shit up the lobby by locking in like Shirelia's rush first item support Kennen. Like they are effectively just a caster minion at that point. It's like why there's no reason to lock it in. So here's another thing. Fucking Zillion. Like, at least Zillion is technically a support, but his only damaging spell is extremely easy to dodge unless he slows you with his other ability first. And then here's a Kaisa band, so even if I wanted to, I couldn't lock it in. I could have let Lux first pick. If they're gonna play some dumb shit like Lux support, then they could at least maybe make them think that it's Lux mid. But it is what it is. Why does he want to swap pick order? It's fucking, like, we see Graves. Like, what is the point of swapping? We know what the jungle is gonna be. Unless it's Graves AD carry, in which case it's fucking terrible. Like, I guess technically it could be Graves top, but, like, it's 90% Graves jungle. With, like, maybe a 5% chance of it being Graves support. Which I've only really seen one person do, and it's someone who actually just plays the champ. Yeah, here's the Nautilus. Like, is this just gonna be a Sivir game? Am I just locking in Sivir for fun? Zeri Nautilus. Jesus, this is not gonna be pleasant. Hmm. What? What? Okay, well. Game's trolling, so. Guess we're waiting 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, at least in this 5 minutes, we can look at this VOD and see just how useless the Thresh was all game. Like, everyone leaves, he just keeps walking. Like, if he shows himself there, then he just gets run down by Draven and Nami and killed. Or he has to use his summoners and probably potions and barely survives. Like, there's not much to do here right now. Like, the invade's over, obviously. But it's like he start Q, which that's unsurprising. We see them, so it's not like they're hiding in the bush. He has his fucking relic shield charge. He just doesn't hit that one minion. He doesn't like auto to help me push. He's just walking in circles. Stop doing that, game. Like, he tries something, but, like, Flay would have unironically just been better in that scenario. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna walk here and ward. If I'm expired, I picked two. Yeah, well, I mean, it should have just automatically locked it in. It's not like I wasn't hovering anything. It walks up, takes a shitty trade to get the cannon. Like, that's whatever. But it's like... he's just hooking the minions at this point. He hasn't even tried to flay. They get level 3 before us because he has no pressure. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Her Blade Surge was up, so he couldn't get the heal. But it's like, he's not helping me get the CS, he's just standing there. Even now, like, he's just walking in circles. It's like, we're getting the minions shoved into the tower. He's not trying to push or anything. Yep. Like, he's already gone and he throws his hook there. He gets his bone playing broken for free. Like, if he's missing the Draven, he can just try targeting Nami with a hook. People have this, like, bizarre fixation. Like, could have flayed him there. Walks up, misses. At least Shyvana shows up, and we get basically all their summoners. But he's still sitting behind me. He's walking up just to get the soul so he can just walk away. It's like this guy seemingly main support, but he just has no idea how to actually pressure the lane. Like, could have hit the minion there. Like, he sees me shooting my zap at it, and he's like, okay, now I'm gonna attack the minion. It's just... it's crazy. That's why I don't lock in shit like Thresh or Blitzcrank, because... what, like... if you can't land your... like, the whole champion is balanced around your hook, so if you can't land it, then why are you playing it? Which is why when I do play an engaged support, it's something like Poppy or Maokai, who basically have point and click. Or like Leona, who I can engage through minions. It's just kind of insane that people try and do shit like this. Yeah, Sivir would have probably been good for that lobby, the Zeri lobby, just because I could spell shield Nautilus's everything. But she's just short range enough that I think she would just kind of be getting bullied by the Zeri. Even if the Nautilus was shit, if I have to fight two people while my support's just kind of jacking off, like throwing like a Lux E and then walking away, there isn't really much I can do. And if we weren't all like magic damage topside, then I might have just gone Brand and called it a day. I really should learn a mage that isn't Bran. I mean, I guess technically I could play Lux or Ziggs, or even Zerath, but then aside from Ziggs, I'm directly taking champions that my support could potentially play away. I mean, technically it's the same with Bran, but more people are playing Bran elsewhere than support. Yeah, it's wild, though, some of the nonsense that I have to play with. Leona. Kaisa and Jinx are both pretty good with Leona. Ashe is good, but I'm basically just setting up my utility for the Leona to land her shit easier at that point. I feel like any other AD carry is better. Like, my big gripe with playing something like Ashe is just like, unless you get obscenely far ahead, I just feel like I do no damage. I guess part of my problem is I always play like to win lane instead of just playing the scale. Hey, who could have foreseen Bran getting banned? At least it's not Kaisa getting banned this time. Like, let's see what they lock in first, asshole. Like it could be Vayne top, technically, but I'm willing to bet it is not. If I was practice with Kog'Maw, I might go that, but I think Jinx is the play here. Surely my team doesn't lock in like double physical damage top and mid. So Nautilus Vayne, Jax top, Kali mid, Zyra jungle. It's pretty standard. This lane is not going to be fun if Leona sucks. The upside is Vayne has no wave clear in her kit, so if it turns into like a do nothing lane, then I can just shove and we can try and harass under tower. Tier start on Cassiopeia isn't unusual. However, I feel like against Akali, it's a little sus. I feel like they should have just taken that. Okay, he's wandering top, so we actually have push advantage. And Nautilus is going to miss XP. Well, maybe not. Maybe they missed nothing. Yep. That was... Yep, good one. Costing me the cannon. Well, she misses all this, at least. Yeah, that hit for sure. Like, that really went past the minion to fucking hit me. What a load of shit. Oh, come on. I mean, boots are probably the better buy, but I don't want to delay my item. I really don't like this build going Kraken Slayer into Phantom Dancer, but in a lane that I have a lead like this, I think I can afford it. Yeah, like what is Leona doing exactly? Oh, what is this, like, Permaroam Nautilus? Okay, well. She used both her summoners for that. Yeah, I have no health, man. I don't know what you're expecting. Yep, that hit for sure. Like, this is what I mean. You get, like, this degenerate shit. Where, like, the Nautilus hook, like, fucking teleports through a minion just to hit me. And I miss all those minions because they had to do whatever the fuck that was. Ping, ping, ping. Shut the fuck up. And instead of following her laner, she's just like, I got spam pings, and then not even get like a plate or anything. Well, I mean, I got a big lead, so good ult. Not from the Graves, his was kind of dog shit, but it was a good ult from Kennen. Cassiopeia just blindly shoving instead of letting the wave come to her. She got a kill out of it, which is impressive, but... Okay, then. Ping, ping, ping. Like, shut the fuck up! Yeah, guys, I need to buy. Actually, I got far side alteration. Oh well. Where's my... Where the fuck did my ult go? Okay. I don't know why we didn't just get Dragon. No, like, what? Did I accidentally click the minimap? Because, like, I was aiming over here, and then it shot in the opposite direction. I have no idea how that killed her. I don't know. Why do we have to go in there? What is the play? Like, legit, what is the play there? We go on the Jax and then what? And now it's time for an ARAM, like... Yep, I don't need any farm. Like, we're just griefing at this point. I don't fully understand the Knight's Vow purchase. It hasn't really done anything. I feel like Locket would have been ideal. But yeah, like, we try and do anything and, like, the fucking Avengers show up. Like, why are we not getting vision? I don't get it. What does this ward do? Need 400 gold. Yeah, we should have just pushed bot. I don't know why I went mid. I mean, there's still time. I can still leech local gold from my team. Alright. Now I deal damage. This is the main reason I don't like this build for Jinx, is it's like, I have, like, I attack like twice per second, but I hit like a fucking noodle. Yeah, I think we can do Baron. Yep, you need it more than me. Instead of tanking the Baron, she's like, okay, it's time to 1v1 Nautilus. Interesting play from the Jax. I guess he got found out, so he had, it was now or never, but... Yeah, almost 5 attacks per second because Jinx passive fucking stacks on kills. The Leona actually played well. But yeah, that games like that is why I don't play Vayne at all. It's like, what do I do when my support just gives up level 1 and just starts like perma-roaming? Like, if I played with someone, like if I duo-queued like a degenerate, then it would be a different story. Like, I'd play Draven, fucking Nautilus, not Nautilus, Lucian, shit like that. But like, I have no idea if the person piloting their champ that I get queued up with is a human being or not. Leona, again. Is that the same one? But, I mean, like, the Nautilus kind of griefed the game. Like, there was absolutely no reason for him to just start perma-roaming. Because it wasn't even like he was getting anything accomplished. Leona ban. That's an oof. Do I just ego the Kaisa pick? Maybe we do. Man, that's an oof. Fucking Leona banned and then Nautilus picked. Now, the Nautilus from last game, they just play random bullshit. They play like Heimerdinger, Nautilus jungle, top lane Thresh. It's just like they. I don't understand people like that. Surely there's a different game you could play if you wanted to do random shit like that. That said, I really hope that this isn't the Leona from last game because they have no games of Rakan in their last, like, fucking 40. In Jinx ban. Let's see. Since we know it's Ornn top, is he willing to swap so I don't have to blind pick? Okay, guess not. Fucking degenerate. Surely I don't just get counterpicked. Surely I don't have to play against Draven again. Yeah, Karma Caitlyn. This is not going to be pleasant. It's mostly just that it's like a kill lane. They outpoke us, and if she's close enough to put her W on me, I don't have any actual appeal, and she went fucking barrier. Like, I unironically think cleanse is the play here, but this looks like AIDS. So, like, even if our lane goes well, we still are gonna have Nocturne and a Fury just diving us on cooldown. And because we have a Yorick, he's never gonna be with us. It's nuts, though, that we see Ornn, Karma, and the top, and Yorick doesn't trade with me. It's like, where the fuck else would the Ornn be? Mid lane? Like, you think it's like Karma mid and Ornn support? Like, I don't understand, man. I will never get that. Like, we save last pick for someone who's just gonna lock in, like, a do-nothing champ, like Yorick. Like, certain champs like that, they just kind of dismantle our team composition entirely. Okay, guess he's doing Raptors. Like, he could have, like, said something, like, pinged or anything. Yeah, like, why are they standing a fucking mile away? Yep. Got a flash. I don't fucking understand. Like, we lock in Lux and just play like a fucking degenerate. I don't get it. And they miss nothing because Lux is useless. Now I'm just going to be getting zoned off the wave again. Like, this is the shit I mean. I queue support, and I get AD carries who have no idea how to play, and then I queue AD carry, and I get people who name themselves support and have no idea how to play. Like, make it make sense. Yep. Just fuck up my CS even more. And I have to ward because they're incapable. So I'm a full level down on the Caitlyn. Oh well. Could have been worse. I mean, the Nocturne shows bottom and we get the grubs at least. At least when I have static shiv, I'll be able to just push the wave and walk away. But like until then, it's just fucking misery. Yep. Love this game. I love my teammates. Like, why did she swap off of her ward item before even finishing the first support quest? This is the shit I mean. You can't tell me that we're playing to win when we do shit like that. It's like, let's just forfeit any vision we might have. Like, just forfeit any lane pressure by getting rid of our wards entirely. Have to stay for another wave, unfortunately. Surely that's not gonna backfire. Alright, over-under on us getting dove again. No, it wasn't us this time. Yep. My support is useless. But at least I have my wave clear now. Yep. She just didn't have her binding that entire time, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. I already am resolved to the fact that I am probably just dying on repeat. So, I mean, if I can trade like that, then hey, we take those. Of course. Put down a ward, and there she is to clear it instantly. Or maybe not. I like how she went to grab the red buff. Like, yeah, she definitely needs it as Ari. Every game on weak side. Oh, Caitlyn's top. I mean, I can try and bait him. Nice. They're taking even more minions from me. She needed to take that. She needs it more than me. Alright, Nefuria is top. Whatever. I'm beyond the point of caring, in all honesty. So I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. There has been one Nocturne ult this game that hasn't been used on me. And it was one mid that I don't think did anything. So, I mean, it's smart. Focus the strongest person on your team. But they don't know that I'm actually just better. They're unaware of the fact that the only reason our lane went to shit is because I have a vegetable supporting me. Now imagine if she walked up with me and could actually exert pressure on the map. I would have possibly gotten the tower if she was there to actually dissuade Nocturne from running at me. I got my evolutions. I can actually function. But yeah, I mean, if I just have to catch waves here, then so be it. Yeah, Baron is not the play. I took 1,100 damage from a single headshot. I mean, it would be nice if they waited for me, but I'm probably just gonna get killed anyway, to be honest. close her up. Yeah, we don't need to all be running down the same lane. Why is Viego there? Yep. The classic overstay. Definitely Zonia's before I get Death Cap. Considering I don't really have any help, I just have to hope my team participates. Well, that was griefing. There was no reason to go in there. This is what I mean. Like, if he has his ult, he will press it on me. Nice thing is Chemtech Dragon gives us heal and shield power. So if the game goes long enough that we stack dragons, my shield is just going to be immense. Okay then. I don't know why Viego didn't stay and fight. I guess that's why. Like, this is what I mean. There is no reason to ignite me there. I probably die from her bleed anyway. It's like they just see me and they just gotta hit all their cooldowns. Alright, throwing our lives away right as Dragon and Baron spawn. It's bold. I'm not sure that's the play I would go for. There's not really anything for me to do on the map. Yep, left to die by my team. It's crazy, though. Like, he uses all that shit on me. The Nefiria, and then Ari just watches. Ari dies if I don't help her kill the... If I don't help her kill the Nocturne, and then she's like, okay, bye, and just leaves me. Like... I mean, their base is open. She's just standing there like an asshole instead of, you know, defending our towers. Why did the minions all show up out of order? That was a little odd. Yeah, well, you know, Nefiria is just there waiting to try and kill me. Yeah, guys, I don't need farm or anything. Like, trying to wait just to take the farm from me, it's... Like, why is Viego solo pushing top? Leaving me to die again. Yep, good one, York. Dude showed up just to die. Alright, so now we have no inhibitor advantage. Yeah, guys, we gotta go. It's not really safe for me to be here. But Viego's staying. Or is he? The Ari actually did good getting the inhibitor. I mean, it's on the opposite side of the map as where we want it to be, because the next objective is Dragon, and it's sole point for both of us. But maybe it'll be fine. Alright. Got Death Cap. The only other upgrade I can get is my boot upgrade, but that's 2,000 gold. Yeah, it's not safe for us to walk in. Just make her run back to base. See, I got 24% heal and shield power, which is kind of substantial. I have an extra like 200 shield on my ult. And with Soul, I take less damage when I'm below half. God, it's so cringe. I have Zonias there I live. At least buy enough time for my team. But it's like they're really like throwing their lives away to kill a 15 death Kaisa. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. She needs to fucking recall. Easy as fuck game. Like, unironically easy. It's like if they're just gonna invest everything in making sure I don't get to play, then fuck it. Like, play Sona, could've locked that in. Yeah, Swain, Sona, Maokai, Poppy. They just randomly decided it's time to play Lux. Like, oh well. Alright, that's it for me for today. Thank you guys for stopping by. You guys are the views, hosts, follows, everything. You guys are awesome. I'll be back in tomorrow, same time. Gonna be playing Oblivion.